All right, let's do this. How's it going, everyone? Ooh, is that red line appearing on stream? Well, we're gonna find out. It is not. Okay, that's fine. That's good then. How's it going, everyone? We see a couple people in chat already. Don't mind my hair. I just got out of the shower, so yeah. Just hold on. I see Jim. Jim is in the chat. How's it going, man? Can you all hear me all right? Thumbs up if you can hear me. I got some cool stuff planned for today. We're going to be opening all 8 of those supporter boxes. We also have these here. So each supporter, I figured, you know what? Let's give them something a little bit special. So I went ahead and I actually worked on my new signature here, and everyone who bought a supporter box is just going to get one of these. Nothing, it's not really fancy or anything, it's just a token, but it's pretty cool. So everyone will get one of these, which is I think is pretty cool. Thanks for banning the spam, Jim. I appreciate it, as the only mod on this channel so far. So we have 2 cases here. They are both Japanese print. They're both completely sealed, and yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. The camera's a little off. Yeah. Hell yeah. What kind of self-respecting TCG player shower? I shower like every other day, so I guess I don't have any self-respect. I'm a big dude. If you met me in real life, I'm kind of a big guy, so like you have to. Otherwise, you start being stinky. You never want to be the guy or the person. Just in general, you never want to be the person at like your LGS or at the convention or whatever that's smelly. You don't want to be the smelly person. Just don't be the smelly person. Just take a shower. All right, so we have our boxes here. I'm gonna take these 4 out, and then I'll get the first 4 supporters lined up. Literally just dumping this. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, these are Japanese print. I have had some really good luck with these cases so far. I have pulled a Marvel from my Japanese print cases, but I have not pulled a Cold Foil Legendary. So I think there's still a really good chance that someone's going to get a Cold Foil Legendary today. Have not pulled a Cold Foil Legendary from the supporter boxes yet, or from the cases that I got from pre-order, which that's what these are from. And yeah, I just have everyone all prepped up here. So this is Tanner J. It's going to be the first one from case 1. We have Goblin Reserve. Congrats on all of your accomplishments. Yo, thank you, man. I've been working really hard. I was like slept in today because I was up till like 4 a.m. last night editing a couple gameplay videos. You will see the gameplay videos soon, and not necessarily on my channel. So keep an eye out. It's some good stuff. Can't stay very long. Just wanted to show some love. Thanks, Hank, man. I hope you're doing well, man. So yeah, this is for Tanner. We're just gonna open up the box and put it directly in here. Oh, you know what? I should probably get some sleeves. Hold on. I should probably get some sleeves. I got sleeves. Here's our new. I have this box here. This is our new sleeves done by Grand Archive artist Honchu. Also, she just happens to be a very good friend. So we got these sleeves that we're going to use to sleeve up some of the big pulls today. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, I love opening Outsiders. It's so much fun. There are a couple people who didn't want me to send the commons and rares. Just let me know if you don't want the bulk. That's fine. I'll like keep it. I'll give it to an LGS or something. But if you say nothing, you're just getting the whole thing. I'm literally just going to send you one of these little boxes. So yeah, this is for Tanner J. And I'm not going to say people's last names. I don't want people to get doxxed or whatever. So yeah, let's do this. Where do I want to put this? I normally don't have this much stuff on the thing while I'm opening these. There we go. That's fine. That's fine. How are you seeing the Light Dorinthia illustration? Yes, you should follow me on Twitter. People should follow me on Twitter. I post about Flesh and Blood like daily on Twitter. People think that it is Dorenthio, or they think that it is Kasai. I don't think it's Kasai. Kasai makes no sense at all. The lighting is really weird here. Kasai makes no sense at all. Kasai has no affiliation with Solana or the light. And, hold on, let me bring a box over here to throw all this garbage in. It doesn't make sense to be Kasai. People are like, oh, she has a red sash, therefore she must be Kasai. I don't think that's how it works. Like, people can wear, like, different things. So, like, I don't know. So, for these Japanese print, it's almost always a bunch of cards. You have a common equipment, and then another common, and then you have rare, higher, so on and so forth. So you have rare, feisty locals, very pretty, driftwood, and barbed castaway. And it's also very, very consistent that if I open this up and it's a Flesh and Blood card back, there's going to be a cold foil. Because it's always like crack bauble cold foil in the cases that I have. It's really weird. It's like really weird. So we're going to go through the commons and stuff really quickly. So we have looking for a scrap. Ooh, amnesia. And then a blood rat trap. That's pretty sweet. And then, ooh, Azuri. Also pretty sweet. So first hit for Tanner is in amnesia. Not one of the more expensive cards of the set, but not bad. Not bad. It's a 6 attack block 3. Kind of basically what it is. If Ninja gets really good, then I think it'll get really good. But other than that, I'm like, even in my Uzuri list, I'm not super high on it. Got Infectious Host. Ooh, give or take. This one is a very good one. One of my picks for a sleeper hit of the set. So we're getting some majestic generics. Not bad. Not the one that everyone wants right now, but I legitimately think, I'll put this over here. I legitimately think that Give and Take is one of the best. Ooh, cold foil. Okay, we have a cold foil already. This is definitely a cold foil because this card right here is a cracked bauble, and then it's a cold foil right behind it. I don't know why. That's just how it works, with at least the Japanese print. So we did not get a majestic. I mean, we didn't get a marvel because you could see it on the border there. If we did, spoilers. I have pulled a couple marvels. So we have Humble, Wreck Havoc. We have a foil rare, Spinning Wheel Kick, Tetapharugan. And then we have, oh, it's a common, boo. If it's a common, which common would we like to pull? I like the masks. The masks are pretty cool. It's a Seeker's Gillet, boo. Gilet. A Seeker's Gilet. All right, well, we can still pull a Rainbow Foil. Rainbow Foil Legendary. Let me catch up with chat here. New to the game, and I like Azalea the best so far. Azalea's awesome. Hashtag Azalea Cult. Is Outsiders the best set to buy? To bulk my collection if some support, and it has some support. Yeah, I mean, like, first of all, this is the newest set, so it's probably going to be the most readily available. It's probably going to be some of the cheapest boxes you can get right now, and the box value is like pretty good. There's a lot of Majestics in the set that are worth a decent amount. If you can find it, Welcome to Wraith is always really, really good to get. Arcane Rising is really good for Azalea as well. Tales of Ari is fine. Yeah, Monarch is not good for you if you want to buy Azalea. I'll just put it that way. Just don't get Monarch. She should be your next waifu. The golden girl. Yeah, you want Outsiders on Arcane Rising. Yeah. I mean, like, you can never really go wrong with some Welcome to Wraith, in my opinion. But it's drying up and getting kind of expensive, so I don't know. I don't know if my opinion on that is going to change for a lot of new people. We got a Malign. Nice shiny Malign. Barbed Castaway, Blood Rat Box. Yeah, I'm reading all the comments now. Did you buy singles for Arcane Rising? Arcane Rising sealed is expensive. It's probably the most expensive unlimited sealed product you can buy. I really like it. It's one of my favorite sets next to Outsiders. So, you know. I got Toxicity in your city. Sneak Attack. I think it's in our city. We have a back heel kick. And then Uzuri. What's up? Outsiders will get your playable deck. Yeah. How's everyone? How's it going? Any budget deck tech anytime soon? Actually, yeah. So, I mentioned at the start of the show, I was up till 4 a.m. last night, editing a couple gameplay videos that are going to be out soon, and one of them is a budget gameplay video for Skirmish, and the other one is a not budget. So it's like a budget version. It's like a... Basically, it's like a budget version of the deck, and then like an upgraded version of the deck. And the budget version of the deck is like $100, and it still plays super, super well. It's really, really fun. It doesn't have any legendaries, so you obviously don't have like that, you know, interaction. But even with the common ones that I was running for the budget list, still felt really strong. Like I didn't feel like super weak or anything like that. And then I also have... Aside from that, I have a budget Lexi, budget Lexi no fuse deck tech that I want to do, and I think it's just like actually good. Like I think it's like actually like pretty good. So it's a no fuse budget Lexi deck, and I think the deck is like $150, and I think it's still like really good because a lot of the equipment that you use, you actually have Wander with Purpose. What's up? There's a Wither. A lot of the equipment that you use is like common, and I think it's good. So you have like you have Bullseye Bracers at common. You have Snapdragon Scalers at common. Vest of the First Fist and Blitz, I think, is actually like you can make an argument that it's just actually better than Tunic because like some Blitz games don't go to 6 turns, so you can't actually use the Tunic twice. So you use that on the one block, and then this card, Mask of Malicious Manifestations. It's not as good as obviously as like New Horizon or something, but it's pretty good actually. Like it basically just gets you an attack action, and when you're playing Lexi and you have like a whiff hand where you have all like 3 of a kinds and no arrows or whatever, this will get you an arrow. So I actually think this is like not the worst replacement for a Ranger for headpiece. So yeah, Toxicity, Infectious Host. Foil Recoil, getting a lot of Foil Ninja stuff here. Ooh, Azalea. Yeah. I haven't pulled much yet. We're on our first box of 2 cases, so we have 8 boxes to go through here. I should probably move a little bit quicker so we don't have like a million-hour stream. We have a Inertia Trap. Katsu Uzuri. The mask reminds me of Elish Norn. Yeah, a little bit. It's got like the white and red motif. I do like Elish Norn. Well, at least the original Elish Norn. I haven't been keeping up with Magic recently. I've seen a little bit of stuff here and there. And I've seen some of my friends' videos. Ooh, Stab Wound. Look at that. Actually, I think this is a cool card in Benji. Oh god, this is so dark. Murkmire Grapnel. But I have a foil original Elish Norn in what deck is it in? It's in one of my commander decks. I don't know. It's been a long time. I don't really touch Magic much anymore. So, Bonds of Ancestry, great card. Lace with Bloodrot, great card. Foil Threadbare Tunic. That's how this box is feeling. This is like the most average box of all time. When you're opening up Outsiders, you should not expect a legendary. You should expect to get 5 Majestics and a cold foil common, just to like set everyone's expectations. But sometimes you hit it nice. Ooh, Spire Sniping, that's a great one. And so we currently have 4 Majestics, a cold foil common. We can do better than this. I usually get at least a couple Rainbow Foil Majestics, so like we could do better than this. We can get a Frailty, Codex of Frailty or something. Another Murkmire. This is the second foil Murkmire Grapnel. Like the second foil red Murkmire Grapnel. I think someone asked in the chat earlier, what is everyone's favorite card in the set? I don't know. The easy answer is Plague Hive. I really love it. It's a Fable that's kind of jank, and it has a cool effect, and the art is really cool. So I just really love Plague Hive. The actual answer is Uzuri. Uzuri is my favorite card. But if you're talking like non-heroes, Plague Hive, Spreading Plague, Backstab, ooh, Foil Widowmaker. It's pretty. Yeah, I think the one thing I really don't like about the Japanese print compared to the Belgian print, the Japanese print seems very consistent. I haven't gotten a lot of like weird errors and nicked cards or anything. Like, the quality itself, like the quality control, I should say, is pretty good. But I don't like the cards. Oops, some foil amnesia. Okay, okay. This is the amnesia box. The quality control seems really good, but the actual card stock I don't like. It just doesn't feel as good. It's like more rigid or something. It's not as soft. I don't know the right words to use. Yeah, I don't know. It's a little weird. Ooh, there we go. Premeditate. Nice. Glad to pull at least a decent money card for you. So what are we up to? 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 regular Majestics. That's average. That's very average. Give and Take isn't bad. Any Amnesia neither. No, dude, Give and Take is like really good. I think Give and Take is the sleeper hit of the set. I have a feeling that Give and Take will eventually be one of the most expensive cards. I mean, it's already like $8. And like we talked about on the Living Legends podcast, and when we talked about it, it was like $3, and now it's like $8, and I'm like, people are coming around to it. They realize it's really good. It's either free damage, they just no block it and take the damage, or it's free cards. You get something no matter what, and it's super good. And if you can pump it ahead of time, like you don't get a ton of value, extra value out of the on hit effect, or out of the on block effect, I guess. But what you do get is like push them for 6 damage. It's like, hey, you want to take 6 or give me some cards back, which is really nice. I think it's a really good card. It like punishes your opponent for blocking, which I dig. I might have to turn off some of these lights, man. The glare is like real bad. Premeditate made the box average to good. Yeah, Premeditate's pretty sweet. If we can get another Majestic here, like a Frailty, then we're cooking. Ooh, foil red Wreck Havoc, I think is not bad at all. Nice into Dromai, I think. Yeah, I think Dromai might be a little overrated right now. We had so many like show up at the Chicago Brawl, and not a single one of them made it to the top 8. Like the conversion rate was like zero conversion rate. And two of her traditionally like best matchups like made it to the top 8. With Zelia. And Uzuri actually made it to the top 8. She made it to the top 4, and Uzuri's not that great into Dromai. Anyway, so this is the last pack of box 1. Foil Widowmaker in the last pack. Not terrible. All right, so we got a decent box here. I'm gonna gather these all up here and put them in the box for Mr. Tanner, a excellent long-time supporter of the channel. So thank you so much for the support, man. I'll properly sleeve these up a little bit later when I have a little bit more time. But yeah. Oh, and then you also get one of these. Like I said, I made one of these for all of the supporters here, just so you get a little bit of extra. I mean, like, yeah, if they have a reaction or a prevention effect, it's like, show me what you got. Like, do you have it, or do you not have it? But like, yeah, sure, they can do a prevention effect, or they can do a reaction, but you have to make them have it, right? So it's still like it's still like you put them in a good situation, right? Especially if you do something else first and force them to do a reaction, then you're sitting good. Like it's a 1 for 3, so it shouldn't be the only thing you're doing in your turn. You should be doing other stuff. All right, next box goes to Jonathan M. And also, like I said, here's all the signed Uzuris. So Jonathan, you can have this one. All right. Let us go. All right. Well, that just ripped right off. Ripped right off. If I get the block with a pummel, I count that as a win. That's a pretty pretty good win. It's just a card where they can't ignore. Like that's the thing. Like that's what makes it good. Is you can't just be like, okay, whatever. Like they're gonna take some damage, or they're gonna give you something back, or they're gonna lose some cards from their hand. But I think either way, you're probably pretty happy. Like for just paying 1, like it's like a super low investment. Like in a lot of stab wound. In a lot of classes, you can just be like, I pitch, you know, a blue and whatever, I attack with my weapon, and then I also attack with this, or vice versa, flop it around or whatever. Like you can even attack with a spider's bite. You can go like spider's bite, give and take. DM Ramada. You have a long battle ahead of you signing all those playmats, my friend. After my 10K playmat signing, I think I had like over 120 playmats or something printed. I was like, ooh, yo! Okay, this is not the biggest hit, but this is a big hit for me. There's a foil shakedown. Oh, let's go. So Jonathan M, yo, foil shakedown. That is sick. That is sick. I think shakedown is actually like, normal is like worth $10, so like foil, I don't know, more than that. These are all Japanese packs, yes. The place that I ordered them from, I said that weird. The place that I ordered them from, Forge and Fire, they sent me 7 Japanese cases. So like, well, that was my pre-order. I pre-ordered 7 cases. 2 for this, 5 for myself and for the channel. 1-2 punch. I mean 1-2 juice. 5 for myself and the channel, and then 2 for the supporters. And by what I mean by myself and the channel, I also some like patrons got some of those packs too. So I personally didn't get 5 cases. A lot of it was like, you know, 2 supporters and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, they're all Japanese packs. Infectious Host, Fletcher Yellow, Sedation Shot. The easiest way, by the way, to open up these Japanese packs, if you are in a region that has Japanese packs, or you just get sent Japanese packs, you can actually just put your thumb like kind of right here in the center and apply some pressure, and then just like pop it open. That's the best way. Shout out to Jim from FAB TCG Cards for showing us how to do that. Bonds. Ooh, Spike. Spring Load. We got Sneaky Snack. Sneaky Snack. So far we only have two Majestics, though one of them is a sweet foil one, so definitely take that. I'm fortunate to have opened up 2 foil shakedowns already. Ooh, Lace with Inertia. Cut down to size. Good old Riptide. Or Riptide. Pop it open for the win. Yeah, dude. Yep, from Cardamundi. Yeah, they're all from Cardamundi. That's the print company that Flesh and Blood uses. And it's not a secret. Like, they don't say it in their like official posts, but it literally says it on the packaging. So like, all you have to do is look at the packaging and you can see. This is Hurl, Red Hurl, Hurly Burly. Like, let's see. What does it say on the booster pack itself? Made in Japan. I know it says it somewhere. I know it says it somewhere. They do use Cardamundi, which is the same print company as Magic the Gathering. Which is why it's weird that the Japanese print cards from Flesh and Blood I don't feel are as good as like they just don't. The quality doesn't feel as good. Like the print, not the print quality, the cardstock quality doesn't feel as good as the Belgian ones. Which is weird because for Magic, the Magic Japanese print quality I think is like really nice. It just feels really nice. Whereas these ones don't. They're like super rigid. They're super like, ooh, Codex of Inertia. It's not the worst. I mean, it's arguably the worst codex, but you know, people can argue with that in Blood Rot, but I like Blood Rot. It gives you a free Blood Rot. Well, it gives your opponent a free Blood Rot, and you get to rip a card out of their hand. I see Codex of Blood Rot like a brute card. It's like a 0 cost, intimidate, give them a Blood Rot, because it like forces a card into the arsenal. Foil Blade Cuff. I really enjoy doing the animation for the Blade Cuff in my preview video. I think Concealed Blade is her favorite card because of the precedence it sets. Concealed Blade is awesome. I love that card. And in the gameplay video that I was mentioning that I was editing last night, you see Concealed Blade played to some sweet effect. Oh, it's so cool. It's so cool. Like, being able to get that card, like the 6 attack card, from 6 to 7, getting an on-hit effect, and then getting your dagger back is so sweet. It is so sweet. Because you can you know, attack with something like a Death Touch, right? And they're like, oh, I 6 block, and you're like, oh, Concealed Blade, get the Death Touch hit, and then also get the dagger back. I like it. I like it a lot. Toxicity. Recoil. Short and sharp, just a little bit. Little short, little sharp. Alright, this box is just petering out, man. Jonathan! Jonathan! No! I've been having a lot of fun with Codex of Blood Rot. Codex of Blood Rot is super underrated. I think it is. I think it is very underrated. Especially in, like, Blitz. Like, 2 damage is, like, 10% of your life, man. Hurl. Infectious Host. A foil Seeker's Head. Oh, no. Oh, no. We have 2 foil common equipment. Just rainbow foil. Not even a cold foil yet. We shall see. The good thing, and I don't know if you want to call it a bad thing, but the Japanese print boxes that I've been opening seem to be very consistent, at least. Like, you seem to consistently get, like, 5 Majestics, maybe a couple foil Majestics, 1 cold foil. I don't see, like, crazy variations. Though I have opened up, like, I think it was, like, a 4 Majestic box, but I also have opened up, like, a 7 Majestic box. So it's like, I don't know, there's a little bit of give and take here. It all balances out. We have a foil Withering Shot. Frailty Katsu. Frailty Katsu. Chicken Katsu. I can go for some Chicken Katsu. Like, honestly. That sounds pretty good. I like favorite type of Katsu in the chat. Ooh, Nerve Scalpel. There we go. That's a good one. That's a good one to throw at someone with your flick knives. Yeah, I like throwing Nerve Scalpel early on like a boring attack, so you can like attack with your Spider's Bite and then throw the Nerve Scalpel at him if you want to get like a cold foil. This is a cold foil. So yeah, you attack with like your Spider's Bite, throw the Nerve Scalpel at them to get the debuff on the D-reacts, and then you come in with your card that you actually want to hit them with. So you do like Isolate and then Shakedown. And if they want to try to do some D-react shenanigans, well, their D-reacts are debuffed from the Nerve Scalpel, which is really sweet. Just remember, you have to do it ahead of time, because it's the next defense reaction that they play. We have a Sneak Attack, Spike with Blood Rot, the best Spike. Then we have Prowl, playable in Arachne. And then we have Legendary, come on. Oh, it's a common, boo. Fisticuffs. Alright. Yeah, always, every single pack that has a cold foil for the Japanese print so far for me, always Crack Bauble and the cold foil. Without fail. Without fail. Alright, so this box is like fine. This is like fine. It's like very average. It's like fine. We did get a sweet rainbow foil. Majestic. Ooh, Spike with Frailty. Yo, the foil spikes I'm finding are like very, like, they're like very hard to pull. I don't think they're worth much, but like, they're hard to pull. Anthony says, how's it going? It's going good. We're on box 2. Just having fun, just chatting. Just chatting. I've been playing, now that I finally got my cases, I got them all on Wednesday. I've been just like busting through stuff. We did like a recording. But I opened up a couple boxes, or a couple cases to myself, just so I had cards to make decks and yada yada. Like I said, I'm editing a gameplay video currently. And I've been having a ton of fun playing Uzuri. Like, even with the budget version of a deck that I made like a budget version and like a no budget version. It's just so much fun. I love it so much. Like, we were gonna like record like a couple games. We ended up playing like a bunch. It's just real good. Be Like Water. Hey, that one's also pretty good. 3 box, 3 common cold foil, and all boxes were balanced well in Belgium print. Yep. Yeah, that seems pretty. That's the average, right? Like, I keep saying, people should expect. You should not expect to get a legendary. Like, that's how it's always been, right? You have like a 25% chance or something maybe even less than that, maybe more than that. I don't know. It's close to that. By the way, foil sneak attack is pretty sweet. But some people get lucky and you get like 3 legendaries in your box or whatever. I have not gotten that luck yet for this set. I have gotten 2 legendary cases, but they were both rainbow foil, and they were like, they're both the quiver of Abyssal Depths. Death Touch, one of my favorite cards. Ooh, Premeditate. Yo, 2 for 2 Premeditate. Yo, at least we're opening Premeditates for folks. Yo, Zuri, what's up? I got the rainbow foil Flick Knives. Flick Knives is sick, dude. Flick Knives is such an awesome card. Definitely one of my favorites of the set. You would watch our Living Legends top 5 cards of Outsiders. It's really funny because our top 5 cards for Dynasty were like all over the place. Like Az was picking like warrior cards, but this time, no, this one's pretty. You could guess what we picked. Backstab, Fletch of Blue, ooh, foil Death Touch. Even the blue one's not bad, not bad. If you're running the non-red line Uzuri, it's pretty good. Let's see. We have, this is the last pack of box 2, another Death Touch. Ooh, Knives Out. Yo, get your knives out. And we have a Falcon Wing foil as the final card. So this was actually like a pretty solid box. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very consistent. 5 Majestics here. And then we had 2 foil equipment, 1 cold foil, and then 1 rainbow foil. But the rainbow foil is like pretty good. I know, like I said, I know the regular version of Shakedown's like $10, so foil's probably worth a little bit more than that. And then obviously Premeditate is one of the big hits of the set, so not a bad box. Not a bad box at all. So, you know, if I can't pull you legendaries, I hope to at least be able to pull you some of the really nice Majestics in the set, like Premeditate here. And the camera's a little blurry. All right, we'll just move on. We'll move on. How y'all doing? Does Gore Belching work with Uzuris? Yes. Gore Belching would be attack for 7 using Uzuri, but it just sucks. It just sucks in the deck. Like, there's no reason to run Gore Belching if you aren't already running, you know, Stony Wootenhog and Sneak Attack and all the other ones that attack for 7, because Gore Belching is a red that also blocks for nothing. So on a turn where you don't want to attack with it and you need to block, it's terrible. So like minimizing your 0 blocks in a deck is very good. And if you're already running 0 blocks like Plague Hive, which I like Plague Hive. I'm not going to say you should run Plague Hive, but I like Plague Hive. Gore Belching's just bad. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, it attacks for 7 but doesn't block at all. And you already have cards that attack for 7 that actually do block, like Sneak Attack. So you just run Sneak Attack. Yeah. How am I doing? My paint pen is already running out. It depends on how far you are, man. Are you like 50 mats in, or are you like 10 mats in? So next one is for Quinn T. Quinn, you have probably a pretty good chance of getting something, because we have not gotten a decent hit yet in this case. Here's your signed Uzuri. Check it out. Check it out. I really like how my signature turned out. I was like working on it, and I'm like, you know what? I can do the shadow thing. And I asked some artist friends on Twitter, and they did not disappoint. They were like, yo, use oil-based markers. And I was like, okay, I will. Turns out they're really nice. Is this the Benji end of attack thing? Yeah, probably. I mean, yeah, probably. Probably. I was thinking like maybe for Brute, and I was like, wait a minute, the actual effect is bad for Brute. It's going to attack for like 1. Yeah. Yeah. It's for Shadow Hero we don't have yet. Yeah, you know, that might be the actual answer. Like, the actual answer might be it's just like for something in Dusk Till Dawn, right? It even looks like a card that would be like Monarch style, you know? We got Toxicity. Toxicity. Ooh, bleed out. Yeah. YouTube is telling me now would be a good time to insert ads. I'm not going to insert ads. So, YouTube, you can suck it. I'm not going to insert ads. No. We have Hurly-Burly. Another Wreck Havoc, which I think is actually not a bad card. You know, if Wreck Havoc actually blocked 3, if it was a 2/6 block 3, I think it would be like a much better budget option. Ooh, Cold Foil. It would be a much better budget option for Command and Conquer. As it is now, it is a budget option for Command and Conquer, but it's like, yeah, you know. No Marvel. Glad about the other one that sings Toxicity. Yeah, man, I love opening packs, and I always come up with like little sayings and little things that I like to do when I open up certain cards. So we have Bleed Out. So this one is a Cold Foil. Down and Dirty, which is like probably going to be fine when Illusionist gets better. We have a Destructive Deliberation foil. That's a kind of a cool card. Okay. Come on. We can get the legendary. I have not pulled a single Cold Foil legendary from the Japanese print. I did pull one from my Belgian box that I got locally. Come on, legendary. Oh! You guys can't see this. It's not a legendary, but it's the next best thing. Cold Foil Majestic. And I think this is an equipment. Oh no, it's in a... Wait. What is this? Oh, it's a Nerf Scalpel. I forgot you can get Cold Foils with this. Okay, you know what? There you go. Cold Foil Nerve Scalpel for Quinn. There you go. That one will get a... We'll get a sleeve for that one. Bust out the sleeves. By the way, the sleeves are new. It's like a Grand Archive style sleeve. I asked a great friend and Grand Archive artist Honshu to do like an anime assassin kind of thing. She looks like she could be a character from like, you know, Genshin Impact or something. Yeah, sweet. I think these are pretty like hard to pull, so that's pretty cool. Pop it open. Ooh. Did we get... Oh no. Oh, I saw the wrong card. Oh, I was thinking it was going to break the norm and it wasn't going to be a crack bobble thing. But nope, it is a... We're not going to have a Cold Foil on this one. That's a bummer. Death Touch. Wreck Havoc. Plunge, which is like... Probably... I don't like Plunge. I don't like it. I see it as like a draft filler. And it's not even like a good draft filler. Like, I don't know. If it costs 0, maybe. But the fact that it costs 1, I'm just like, I don't like playing this card. Like every time it's in my deck for like sealed, I'm like, I don't like this. I don't like this. We got Hurl. We got Looking for a Scrap. I do like Looking for a Scrap though. We got Peace of Mind. I also like Peace of Mind. Getting the Ponder tokens is real good. It's really good. Real good. So we got the Cold Foil Nerve Scalpel, but I think we can do better for this box. We can strive to be better. We got Hurly-Burly, Tar Pit Trap. Ooh, Foil Red Infecting Shot. You know what? I don't know if this is a money card, but this is like one of the most playable Ranger cards from this entire set. So Foil Red Infecting Shot is one, like, if you like to play with foils and you like to play Ranger, you should probably get a full play set of Infecting Shot. Just saying. Foil Infecting Shot. Get the foils. I think I have 2, personally. We got Snack Attack. Good old Snack Attack. Bonds of Ancestry. Recoil. Kind of cool. Katsu Uzuri. Yeah. And that is the... I have pulled a decent amount of the daggers, but that is the first... Oh, that's not true. I have pulled a Rainbow Foil Dagger. I was going to say it was the first foil dagger, but that's not true. I have pulled a Rainbow Foil. We have Snack Attack. Infectious Hook. Oh, baby! Let's go! Not the big money legendary, but still a legendary. We have Quiver of Abyssal Depths. Hashtag Azalea Cult. Look at that. It looks really cool. And also Steve Argyle, who is a awesome artist and just a pretty chill guy, actually. If you've ever had a chance to chat with Steve, he's really cool. I've chatted with him a few times at events. Both at the event and a little bit outside of the event. Yeah, very nice. So, one majestic, but we have a Cold Foil Nerve Scalpel and a Rainbow Foil Quiver. All right. I just want to say, from the 7 cases that I've had. This is the 3rd quiver of Abyssal Depths, and I have not opened up not a single Redback Shroud. We have Death Touch, lovely. Bonds, cut down to size. Ooh, Zuri, yeah, let's go. I've also noticed that it is very inconsistent. It is very inconsistent with the adult heroes in this set, because in past sets, adult heroes, you would always get at least 1 per box of each of them. You get 1 of each of them per box, and it's like very, very consistent. In this set, nah, dude. I've had boxes with like 3 adult Uzuris, and I've had boxes with no adult Uzuris. It's weird. It is weird. Frailty Trap. We got another Bleed Out. I do like Bleed Out. I think it's a cool card. We have Pendulum Trap. Skybound Shot, the most useless arrow. It's a draft. This is a draft card. It is literally the same. It's literally the exact same as like Infecting Shot, except it doesn't have an on-hit effect. It does the exact same thing, but just doesn't have. It's like strictly worse, which is kind of funny. Obviously, it's for draft, right, and limited. But just seeing it in the same. Ooh, Buzzsaw Trap. I have not pulled very many of these at all. We have a Prowl. Red Prowl, not bad. The quiver just baffles me. If you are in a spot where you need to shuffle 3 arrows back and you're better... I mean, I don't know, maybe. It could be fatigue. You could be at a fatigued spot. I think it's not bad. So the thing is with the quivers is you don't look at the quivers as replacements for pieces that you already have, right? It's not like, ooh, hold on. We'll put a pause on that. Foil Infiltrate. This is the other card. I have not pulled not a single regular that's that weird. Not a single regular Infiltrate, but I have pulled 1 foil and now a 2nd foil Infiltrate. So the quivers, they're just power creep. They're 100% power creep because it's an entirely extra slot that you never had before. It's just a bonus effect that you never had access to. So the quivers are all just like gravy. They're icing. They're extra stuff. Like you're not replacing them for anything. So like if you think you might go to fatigue, and if you think you don't need the other one, then you run quiver of Abyssal Depths. And I think some Ranger players will choose to do this. I think Lexi players, a lot of Lexi players will choose to run the Rustling Leaves. A lot of Azalea players will choose to run Crow's Nest. But I can see like Riptide running Abyssal Depths. I don't think Riptide's quiver is particularly great outside of limited. So I think Abyssal Depths or Rustling Leaves are probably the best bets for Riptide. But I honestly haven't really played a lot with Riptide. Cyclone Roundhouse. Tits up for Yugen! I have to do that every time. We have Razor's Edge and Uzuri. So yeah, that's my spiel on quivers. They're literally just power creep, right? Like it's an extra slot that you never had before that no one else has. So I see all of them as just a nice little bonus. The only one that feels like super important, the one that feels like very like integral to how you build a deck, is Azalea's Crow's Nest, because like you're gonna want those aim counters, and that'll like dictate whether or not you put like aim counter stuff in your deck. So it'll actually like change, like that one actually will change how you build your deck. Whereas like Rustling Leaves is just kind of like, hey, I'm playing Lexi and I whiffed on my 3 of a kind. Guess good thing I have this Rustling Leaves, right? Ooh, foil Widowmaker. Rustling Leaves seems too costly. It's costly if you if you're doing it on a normal turn. It's not costly if you just played 3 of a kind and have no arrows in your hand. Like that's what it's for, in my opinion. It's for like smoothing out like 3 of a kind and just whiffing on arrows in general. I think that's what Rustling Leaves is for. And if you're playing Lexi, at least my Lexi, I run a decent amount of blues anyway. I run at least, so for my Blitz list, I run 12 blues. And so it's like, you know, I'll just pitch one of my cantrips. It's all good. We have Laced with Frailty. And the thing is with the quivers is like, another foil Widowmaker, yo. You can't make the quivers too good because like I said, they are like literal straight power creep. So if you make them too good, then they'll actually be busted. Like they have to be really, really careful with quivers, in my opinion. They have to make them like sort of not spectacular, because once they do, then it's like, then it's a slippery slope, man. Lead out. Even a quiver that was like, your first arrow each turn gets +1. That would be way too good. Like, they should never print that. That would be busted as hell. Like, just, yeah. Spire sniping. In fact, I don't think they should ever print any cost reductions either. They should never print, like, pump attacks or cost reductions on the quiver. I think it'd be way too good. We have Hurl. Another dagger. You got Scale Peeler. Foil Inertia Trap. That's not bad. That's not bad. This is a pretty good box, yo. We got Cold Foil, Dagger, Rainbow Foil Legendary. It's like the cheapest one, but, you know, it'll be good to have in your arsenal. I have seen people start running the quiver already in some lists. Ooh, Death Touch. I need to get a full set of red extended art Death Touch. Ooh, Foil Toxicity in our city. Yeah. I can rant a lot about the quivers. I think it's actually smart. I think the quiver design is very smart. Let me put it that way. They know that it's like can be power crept, and it is power creep, and they know that it can be like get really out of hand. So like making them like muted, held back, or whatever, however you want to put it, is very good. Yeah, who knows? Maybe like in 10 years we'll see the quiver that's like your first arrow attack gets +1 each turn, and then you're like, oh, they just get an Ira effect. That's it for Dugan. Looking for a scrap. Barbed Castaway. We're coming down to it. We only have 2 more packs of this box left. Good box. I hope to pull many, many more legendaries. I hope the next box is just like, hey, there's 2 legendaries, and the next case is just like hand over fist. We have a Backstab, Spike with Blood Rot, which is a nice one. Foil Wither. That's not bad. That's not bad. You'll run that in some lists. And that's the last pack. Last pack. The Rainbow Foil Legendaries always like sneak up on me, because I just like go through the packs. I'm mostly looking for like the cold foil ones. Backstab, Inertia, and then Falcon Punch. All right, cool. That was not a bad box. Not a bad box. Quinn, you got some decent stuff here. Specifically the legendary and the cold foil. But you also got like a foil infiltrate, which is bad. What about your second arrow gets? Well, then you actually are Ira. What has been your favorite card art-wise from the set? That is an interesting question. Plague Hive. Plague Hive, yeah. Mark Poole. The skull, it just looks awesome. It looks like it could be like a metal album cover, but also like it looks very classy and like timeless and like the old school gaming kind of way. It gives me like old school D&D vibes. It's like this like evil artifact that you'd find in like the Tomb of Annihilation or something. It's just it's Plague Hive. It's got to be Plague Hive. But like the art in the set is very, very good, and you know, I'm always a huge supporter of the artists, and yeah, it's just everything's incredible. Everything looks like so good. Love Uzuri, obviously. Like, yeah, can't praise the artists enough, in my opinion. I very much feel, and I say this a lot, that they are the most underrated and talented artists in our industry, in the card game industry. Yeah, a lot of artists from other card games get a lot of praise, and they're like, oh, they're so great, and they are great. But the Flesh and Blood artists are also great, and I think they need more love and support. This is for Joshua S. And here's your signed little Uzuri. Yeah, your second arrow. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about the second arrow thing, it'd be incredibly busted for Lexi, like just straight up. But if it was a specialization for like, I don't know, Azalea, maybe, because like the second arrow is like really hard to get with Azalea. You have to do some tricks to shoot off 2 arrows with Azalea. But like Riptide, you can shoot 2 arrows pretty easily. Just put, yeah. And then for Lexi, it's even easier. But for Azalea, or maybe a new Ranger, yeah, that could be interesting. What if it was your third? Your third arrow gets +1. Now you're playing with portals. We have Hurly Burly. I just put these in the wrong spot. Let's go over here. Hurly Burly, recoil. Ooh, foil isolate. Yo, it's just a common foil. But anyone who plays Uzuri, and if you like foils, you need all foil isolates. That is your bread and butter. You need 9 foil isolates. 3 of each. I don't make the assassin. I don't make the assassin rules. I just enforce them. We have Death Touch, which is great. Looking for a scrap. Ooh, Infect. Also another great one. Yo, this is turned out to be a good assassin box so far. Not great assassin box. A great assassin box would be a Plague Hive or yeah, I don't know, like Extended Art Redback Shroud. Even though I would not be getting the Redback Shroud, I really want my supporter to get something good. I want Quinn, or this is Joshua. Joshua S. I want you to have a banger box. The second time you activate your bow, gain 1 resource. That would be really busted in Lexi, I think. That'd be really busted in Lexi. Azalea is like Valve. She doesn't like counting to 3. I mean, well, sort of. She does have a card called 3 of a Kind with a quote from her in the art. Ooh, Melting Point. Speaking of Ranger, is a good one. I've not pulled very many Melting Points. Melting Point, you know what makes Melting Point really good? It costs 1, gives you a +4, and blocks for 3. That's what makes Melting Point really good. I mean, the effect is fine too. But, like really, like Rangers are running Deadeye as like a 1 for like was a Deadeye like a +3? And just because it was yellow and blocks for 3. Like that's what Rangers were dealing with. Got another Hurly Burly. Wreck Havoc. Descendant Gustwave, which is very pretty. Which is also kind of weird, by the way, because we had a yellow Descendant Gustwave and now a blue Descendant Gustwave. Will the next pack have a red Descendant Gustwave? We shall find out. Probably not, but we'll see. Short and sharp. Bleed out. Down and dirty. I was gonna say dirty deeds done dirt cheap with this, but I can't think of the words. Down and dirty, done dirt cheap. I don't know, something like that. I'm just singing it in my head. Instead of like singing it out loud, it's just like dirty deeds, done dirt cheap. Dirty deeds and done dirt cheap. Just going in my, just playing in my head. Spike with inertia. Ooh, foil lace with blood rot. This is my first, or not my first. This is Joshua's, but this is the first foil lace with blood rot I have pulled. That's a good one. That's a real good one. That's what you call a good old-fashioned 0 for 5. Virtual 5. Virtual 5. 0 for 3 plus 2. It's a 0 for 3 plus 2. Another Death Touch. Very much like Death Touch. Wreck Havoc. Widowmaker. I think folks are asking like favorite cards. I think a more interesting thing is like, what's your favorite rare or common card? It's easy to pick legendaries and fables and majestic. Ooh, speaking of which, we're gonna hit a cold foil here. Hopefully legendary. Come on. Codex? Okay, no Codex. Well, I've opened up a Codex or 2 from this batch of cases, so probably not a Codex, but I'm still got my fingers crossed for some cold foil legendaries here. Looking for a scrap. Ooh, foil Death Touch. Nice. And then we have... Oh, it's a common. Boo. Boo. Common Mask would be my favorite pull. Blade Cuff. Look at that. Look at that cool foil Blade Cuff. It's kind of cool looking. Not great, though, like value-wise. Or like playability-wise either, to be honest. Tell me when I should stop opening cases. How many did I open for myself? I have opened 4 or 5 for myself. So basically, I bought 8 cases total. So I bought 1 locally that I opened up, and I have the video on already. Ooh, withering shot, nice. And then I have these 7, and out of the 7, 2 of them are for supporters. One of them was just set aside for like patron rewards and all that kind of stuff. So out of the 7, I opened up 4 for myself, so 5 for myself total. I've opened up. So, which is pretty standard for me. That's kind of my go-to for Flesh and Blood sets. I open up about 5 cases per set, and that's just so I found. Here's a rainbow foil toxic tips, little toxic tips. I found that 5 cases, just in general, feels pretty good. You'll get a bunch of legendaries, or maybe you don't. Maybe you'll whiff and you'll be sad, which has happened to me before. But like you'll get some legendaries on average. You'll get almost all the Majestics and a bunch of foils and all that good stuff. And then I'll usually end up with some extras. So like for Uprising, for example, I had 2 Marvel Dracana optimized, and so I was just like, oh, I'll just sell the extra. I don't need 2. And so you make a little bit of money back. Yo, foil Spike with Blood Rot. This is a nice foil to get. So yeah, 5 is my number. For now, I will probably open up more because I love this set. Love this set. I think it's my favorite set in card games, just ever. We have Death Touch, Bonds of Ancestry, Malign. Limited is so much fun. I want to play more Draft. I want to play more Sealed. The heroes are so much fun. Like, I love the flavor. Obviously, the assassin stuff. It's just so good. Yeah. It's also one of those sets that I saw a lot of people thinking like it was like underpowered, and then now that people are playing with the cards, it's like, maybe it's not underpowered. Maybe it's not. Here's a foil Fleetwood Sandals. Like, take a look at the codexes and tell me if they're underpowered or not. Yeah. You can stop when I do. That's not a good thing, Jim. You open up like 200 boxes. So I don't know, man. We got a recoil. Another Buzzsaw Trap. Brush off. The brush off foiling is really pretty. Really pretty. These are where all the traps are. They're in the supporter boxes. Like I've opened up one of each of them at least, but for some of them there were only the foil versions. I've only opened up foil collapsing trap, and I think I have a foil spike trap. I think those are the 2, but those are the only versions of them that I have. Just those foil versions. Toxicity in your city. In your city. We have a foil cut down to size blue. Probably not the most played cut down to size. It is a cheeky one though. The blue one is a little cheeky because it's like coming in for 4, and they're like, oh, I'll just take the 4 damage, but you can't. You'll have to discard a card. So yeah, I don't know. The blue one's kind of like a nice little. Oh, another one. Okay, there's something weird with my cases. I'm calling conspiracy. Someone get the image of my character with the tinfoil hat. These cases are weird, and they feel like you say clumped or sequential or whatever. But here we have another rainbow foil quiver of Abyssal Depths. This is the 4th one that I've opened from this batch of cases. I've opened up 4 of these in so far 5 cases. 4 out of 5 cases is nuts. And no red back shroud. Come on, camera. You can get in focus. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. This webcam, man. This webcam. I've had problems with it focusing before. It's supposed to be the nicer one too, I think. And it's like, nah. I'll try to do it. I'll read chat while I try to get this to focus. My Japanese cases are clumped Van braces. Yeah, it's just all quivers. Like oops, there we go. Oops, all quivers. That's what this is. Well, Joshua, at least you got a legendary. There you go. Legendary Quiver of Abyssal Depths. I hope you want to play Ranger. All right. Yeah, we still have a few more packs left. So you know what? You could get another. You can get another one. We have Spinning Wheel Kick. Yo, Spinning Wheel Kick and Cyclone Roundhouse in the same pack. Tits up for Dugan. I'll stop saying that at some point. He lied to himself as he continued to open up booster packs. You have no Shroud either. I need the Shroud. Hey, all I want is an extended art cold foil Shroud. Is that too much to ask for? Well, also I also want a cold foil Plague Hive too. Is that too much to ask for? I don't think so. I don't think so. After I'm done opening a bunch of all the packs and all the stuff, I need to take stock of what I have and what I need, and I'm just going to place a big old order with Jim. Though I don't think he has any extended art redback Shrouds. Ooh, foil blue Isolate. Good pull. Fisticuffs. We have Bleed Out. Good old, just bleed it on out. Infectious Host. The same Infectious Host in Blood Rat Pox. It literally was the same color. 3 more packs. I'd want a Trench. I do have a Trench. Well, no. I don't have the extended art. I have a Rainbow Foil Trench. I'd very much like an extended art Trench. But the second I open up a Rainbow or extended art Trench, I would trade that in a heartbeat for a extended art Redback Shroud. Short and sharp. Hello, how's it going? We are at the tail end of case 1. Pretty interesting case. The case has had 2 Quiver of Abyssal Depths, which is, you know, it's interesting. Destructive Deliberation, foil, red. That's not bad. All right, last pack of the final box of the first case. There we go. We got there. We have not opened up a single Codex of Frailty though in this case, which is very disappointing. I seem to open up a lot of Codex of Inertia, which is also kind of disappointing. We have Hurly Burly. Well, at least we got a Majestic in the last pack. Got a Scale Peeler. Ooh, and a foil red Isolate. I'm a big fan of that. All right, so yeah, I mean you got a legendary in this box, so that's not the worst. That's not the worst. You got some value out of it. And for the other cards, wait, how many Majestics do we pull? 1. It's 5. It's always 5. That's not true. I've opened up 6 and 7 ones, but yeah, very average Majestics. You know, got the short printed Buzzsaw Trap, which is pretty cool. Couple Rainbow Foil commons and good old Quiver of Abyssal Depths. I think I feel a little bit more organized this time, where I have, you know, everyone's boxes all named up, you know, ready to go. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm just gonna put the cards in the boxes, and if they tell me that they don't want the, if they tell me they don't want the bulk, I'll put the bulk somewhere else and ship it all out. How are you all doing today? Is Shroud Shroud is worth more, believe it or not. It's because the art is very pretty. And also, I don't think anyone runs Trench outside of Riptide. And yeah. To be fair though, I don't think a lot of people run the Shroud either. Though I actually really like the Shroud in Blitz. So this is Marvin D. And here's your little signed Uzuri. And I gotta reach off screen for the case. Oh, here we go. See? Sealed case. I believe you call, like, the difference between in price. The difference in price between Redback Shroud and Trench, I believe you call that the waifu tax. It's a thing. All right, here we go. We're just gonna flip it on over. Whoops. Alrighty. I'm feeling strong. This is one of the last cases that I have. I still have a couple boxes left of my own, just kind of off screen from this batch that I bought. But no, we have not hit a single cold foil legendary. I want one of my supporters, I prefer like all of them to get one, but I would want one of my supporters to get a cold foil legendary. That's the goal. This one is for Mr. Marvin D. So hopefully we can get there. Hopefully get a cold foil legendary or better. And the or better would be a Marvel or the Plague Hive. Plague Hive would be cool. I'd like to at least see it. See it in person before I mail it off to you. Yeah, let's do it. I really like the Redback Shroud so much that I've already messaged Soyame, the artist, about it, because I've gotten a lot of artist proofs from her in the past, and I was like, yo, it looks sick. And also I also want an artist proof of Uzuri. But don't bother messaging them yet. They do not have Outsiders APs yet, and they don't know when they're going to get them. So that's a little bit of a bummer, but you just have to play the waiting game. Titsapharugan! Cyclone Roundhouse. Foil Razor's Edge. Yeah, speaking of which, Uzuri. Yeah, very much would love a artist proof sketch of Uzuri, and then I definitely want an artist proof sketch of Redback Shroud. Sorme was like, she messaged me. She's like, oh, I hope the AP they give me is the extended art one, which is interesting. So like that means the artists don't get to choose. LSS just sends them, whatever it is. They don't get a pick. So if it's like extended art, cool. If it's not, then it's not. Funny you should be talking about Shroud, because I just got they got the Shroud back, graded up 9.5. Nice. Is it an extended art one? Yeah. Trying to double reading the comment to make sure they didn't already say that. Hurly-burly. Bonds of Ancestry. Oh, baby, let's go! Second pack legendary. Vambrace of Determination. Not the best one either, but also, like, very playable. This is a very good sideboard card. So, there you go. Mr. Marvin, we have you a Vambrace of Determination. If this case is the same as the other case where I got a Vambrace, we should also have a Trench in here. I'm calling it right now. If we pull a Trench in this case as well, there's some weird stuff going on with the cases. We have a Death Touch, Backstab, Brush Off. Ooh, Zelia, what's up? Hashtag Zelia Cult. Praise be. Or was it? No, it was Double Tap. Double Tap Zelia. That's what it was. Alrighty, let's see. We still have a lot of spice to be had. We have, like I said, we have not pulled a single Codex of Frailty. I've also not pulled a single foil Codex, like a regular foil. Actually, I have not pulled a single regular foil Codex at all. I have pulled some of the Marvels, which, you might see in tomorrow's video. Not to spoil anything. But, 1-2 juice. But, yeah, no foil codexes, like, at all. Like, no, By my recency bias, I have now concluded that there are no rainbow foil codexes. Hey, look, another Nerve Scalpel. I pull a lot of the daggers, actually. We have Razor's Edge. I've heard a lot of people say, like, the daggers are, like, really hard to pull, short printed. That could be true. I just pull a lot of them. Extended art. Nice. Extended art, and my partner always pulls the heat, and never me. I have a feeling that would be the case if I could convince my partner to like games like this. Robin likes games. She likes board games. In fact, we actually just got the Binding of Isaac 4 Souls game. I backed the Kickstarter at a very large tier, so it came with a massive box. It's really, really cool quality. you probably don't care about this, but I like board games. Obviously, I mean, I like card games, but I also really, really like board games. And Robin really likes board games. But she's not really into, like, the competitive, like, the super competitive stuff. When she playtested Flesh and Blood with me, Scout the Periphery foil is really nice. Way back in Alpha, like when LSS sent me the starter decks and Alpha box, back when Alpha was the only thing available, she playtested with me and she had a decently good time, but like it's just not her thing. But Arkham, we do play Arkham Horror together. There's a Rainbow Foil Codex of Frailty on my site. Well, there you go. Ooh, Barbed Undertow, nice. That's not a bad one. And then we have a Sedation Shot. So yeah, Robin, you have heard her in many of my videos. Well, not many. In a lot of the preview videos. She's done like the voice for Azalea and Dromai for me and Uzuri. And the Uzuri one is a kind of a, well, I don't know if I call it a funny story, but we were gonna actually foil isolate. We were gonna re-record her audio because I thought it sounded too cute, and I was like, it sounds too cute. Uzuri needs to be like a badass, like she needs to be like mean. But Uzuri got leaked, and I did not have a chance to re-record any of it, and so I just had to be like, there you go, push it out. So anyway, yeah, that's that. But she's been sort of on the channel before. In fact, might be in some gameplay videos in the far future. I say far future because not for Flesh and Blood. It would be a gameplay video for something like Sorcery or Arkham Horror, which is something that we might do. I don't know. We might do in the future. Boulder Trap, Spike with Inertia, Foil Malign. I would like a foil Boulder Trap actually. Boulder Trap's not a bad one. Not a bad one. So this box so far is like below rate Majestics, but who cares? Because we got a legendary. Lead out. Head leads to tail. I have pulled so many foil head leads to tails. I pulled 4 rainbow foil head leads to tail and like maybe like 2 non-foils. Is like I said, the pulls on in these cases that I've been getting are like in their own context they're like normal, but when you open up all the cases back to back, it feels weird. Like just opening like a single, quiver, you're like, okay, cool, quiver. But when you open up like 2 quivers in the same case, and then you open up another case that also have 2 quivers, you're like, what's going on here? Yeah. And then Vambrace, that's the second Vambrace that I've opened up from these cases. And when I opened up the other Vambrace, I opened it up in a case, foil, just rainbow foil, Silverwind Shuriken. The only Sam Yang art in the set. I note that because Sam Yang is a cool guy, and he makes really cool art. Anyway, yeah, we got a Trench. I was saying, we got a Trench in the same case that we got the Vambrace before. So that's what I'm looking out for. Trench. Looking out for the Trench. Hopefully it is a Extended Art Cold Foil and someone gets some sweet value. Toxicity. Berksturb. Beautiful Descending Gust Wave. I think it looks rad. Good old Uzuri Katsu combo. It sounds like something you'd order. You'd order at a Japanese food place. I like the Uzuri Chicken Katsu. Yeah. I mean, katsu is like a thing. Like, it's like an actual food. Like, you can have pork katsu, chicken katsu, all that kind of good stuff. That's just like fried chicken. Which is funny because katsu looks fried. He looks fried in the adult art. He does. He looks fried. He's fried katsu. We have Spike with Blood Rot, Recoil. Oh, this one's sticky. Descendant Gust Wave. That's the other thing I don't like about the Japanese print cards. They have this weird. You can tell like there's like where it's punched on the back of the card, and they all kind of like they don't. Ooh, this is a cold foil pack. Cold foil pack. For those who are now watching who didn't hear my spiel before, in the Japanese print, at least all the cases that I've opened, so that 5 or 6 cases or whatever, every single time you have a cold foil, it's always Flesh and Blood card back, Flesh and Blood card back. That's because this one is always a cracked bauble. So, yeah. It doesn't look like we got a Fabled. Not Fabled, but a... could still get a Fabled. Doesn't look like we got a Marvel. Inertia Trap. Oh, no. Hurl. Ooh, Dishonor. Yo, check that out. That's a sweet one. We got Dishonor. We have a Rainbow Foil Lace. This is a good pack. Like, this is... Like, even if it's just a crappy common cold foil, this is still a good pack. Like, Dishonor, and then a Rainbow Foil Lace with Blood Rot, which is, like, one of the best laces. Alright. Here we go. Moment of truth. Oh, okay. Hold on, everyone. Everyone. If you're not paying attention, pay attention. Look at this. Legendary. We have a cold foil legendary. We have done it. Marvin. Marvin, you have hit the 2 legendary box. You have hit the Vambrace and whatever the hell this is. If it's another Vambrace, it's just sad. Okay. So here we go. Let's see what it is. The moment of truth. It's a quiver. No, no. Oh my god, dude, it's a quiver. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. That is a cold foil quiver of Abyssal Depths. Oh my god. Oh, that is so funny. Well, you got it. Hey, at least you didn't get 2 quivers. You, Marvin, got a Vambrace and a quiver. Oh, that is hilarious. I'll put the quiver over here. We still have some more packs left, but wow. Of course it is. Yeah, it's just all I open is quivers. It's just all the quivers, just quiver. You know, we don't need any redback shrouds. We just open up all the quivers. No one else gets any quivers. We get all the quivers. Bonds of Ancestry. Hey, like gore belching. We were talking about this earlier. Yeah, it's an interesting card. I don't think there's a home for it right now. Maybe in Benji. Yeah. Oh, man. Quiver is more common than some rares. Not in my experience. I pulled I've sorted a bunch. I pulled, like, you know, many copies of a lot of the rares. It's been, at least for the Japanese print, a lot of the lower rarity stuff has been very consistent for me. Like, I very consistently pull, like, equal numbers of stuff throughout my cases. It's just the high rarity stuff for these, at least anecdotally speaking for mine, it's the high-end stuff that's kind of weird. Like, multiple Vambraces, multiple quivers, but, like, no redback shroud, 1 trench kind of deal. I also have opened up multiple Marvels in my cases, and once again, watch tomorrow's video to see a little bit more information on that. But yeah, it's like it's a weird thing. What I think happened. Let me go with this pack first. We have Carpet, we have Frailty. Ooh, foil Spike with Blood Rats, really nice. So I think what happened is, like, I literally got, like, sequential cases. Like, I think they shipped them to Forge and Fire, like, sequentially, like, as a batch, right? And then they shipped them to me, like, Forge and Fire is just like, here's these 7 cases, just ship them, like, in a row. They didn't even mix them up. Just 7 cases, here you go. And I've noticed some really interesting, like, similarities between the cases where I get, like, 1 Marvel, I open up a case, another Marvel, open up a case. Like, it's interesting to see how, like the collation of, like, between cases, but not, like, intercase. By the way, this is, I don't know why this Descending Ghost Web is down there. This was a very, very good box. We have, like, this is a good box in every way. Look at this. This is a 6 Majestic box. So we have above rate on Majestics. We have a foil Majestic and then 2 legendaries. No rainbow foil common equipment. No cold foil common equipment. All the rainbow foil common equipment are in those other boxes. So yeah, Marvin, dude. You made out well. You made out well. So congratulations on this. This is pretty sweet. So we'll get this all boxed up for Marvin. Quiver and Trench are your least pulled L's. Some regular clumping for sure. Yeah. Gore belching in Kano. Okay, you can do your cheeky gore belching in Kano. I can see that. Yeah, you have to reveal your whole deck. Yeah. I could see that. Wait, does it what does it do with the cards that it reveals? Does it just shuffle them back in? You just reveal until you hit the attack action, and then you banish the attack action. Yeah, you just reveal. So I was like, does it banish your whole deck? That would be insane. It would be hilarious. Also, I would like to say, of course, DM Ramada comes in with the Kano, with the Kano. He's like, this is the corner case for Kano. Of course, you found the corner case for Kano. But that makes sense. The same reason why you run like Nourishing Emptiness, for sure. I like Nourishing Emptiness more because it has Dominate and lets me draw an extra card. Gore Belching's kind of funny because it costs 0 though. How did I want to do this? Like that? There we go. You put them back in order. Yeah, it's just reveal. Doesn't even say shuffle. Which is kind of weird, actually. It's kind of awkward, like to have to keep track of that kind of stuff while you're playing it. If you're revealing, like if you're playing like a very, you know, big deck, kind of big old deck. This is for Joshua B. All right, Joshua. We just saw 2 legendary box, but the good news is we have not pulled very many Codex of Frailty. So we have 3 boxes left. There's got to be some just banging around, right? My case was very Majestic heavy. Average 7 per box. That's pretty good. And you only opened up 1 Redback Shroud in the final pack. That sounds like a really good case. Just saying. Like, I've opened up a couple cases with no legendaries, no hits at all. Which is like, you know, that just happens. That happens to everyone. Sometimes you just open up cases that don't have anything. It's been part of Flesh and Blood ever since the start. Oh, by the way, here's Joshua. There's your Uzuri, the little sign thing. Yeah. The Coalition does seem odd. Yeah, there's just some weird like, I don't know, like batching. I bet like it'd be totally fine if you just shuffled up all the cases. But I think that the way it is just the most efficient way to mail them possible is just, oh, visit the floating dojo. This is okay. This is I can work off of that because I think they just, the most efficient way to ship possible is just to take them all and then just ship them, right? They don't shuffle them up or anything. It's just like they just push them out. And so when you have like this consistent stuff, it's like put a Marvel in this case, put a Marvel in this case, put a Marvel in this case, wait 20 cases, put a Marvel in this case, put a Marvel in this case. I don't know if that's exactly how it works, but my cases made it feel like that's how it works, right? It's just like boom, boom, boom. Like just hit them one after another. And if they don't get like mixed up or shuffled, then, and you buy all the cases or open up all the cases all at once, then you see the patterns. But I think if they were like shuffled or got mixed up or whatever, it'd be totally fine. It's just that the most efficient way to ship them is to ship them, you know, as they come off the print line. So they just ship them. Ooh, here's a Amplifying Arrow. We are 2 for 2 Majestic so far. And I wish I could play off it with the Floating Dojo. I have only opened up 1 Visit the Floating Dojo. This is my second one in like, this is 6 cases. This is my second Floating Dojo in 6 cases. I have opened up the same amount of Fableds. Like, I have literally opened up 2 Plague Hives. 1 at the pre-release, so it's not, you know, part of this batch of cases, but 1 at the pre-release, and then 1 from these cases that I posted on Twitter, so that's not a spoiler. You follow me on Twitter, you've seen it. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, it's interesting. So yeah, Visit the Floating Dojo, Amplifying Arrow. Are we going to get another Majestic in this pack? That would be crazy. The odds of that are pretty crazy. Nope. We did not get the odds. Ooh, cut down. Cut down to size. Red foil, not bad. Somewhat playable. I appreciate Smithy Sarah using our emojis there. If you are a channel member, you have access to those adorable emojis. I will be getting more emojis made. So currently I only have my character emojis. So just Katsumi and Veya. I don't have any villain ones yet, but I would like to get... Ooh, Blood Rot Trap. I would like to get some Flesh and Blood emojis made. So I want to get like an Uzuri, my favorite heroes basically, like an Uzuri, Arachne, Lexi, Azalea, and then I want to get some more of the popular heroes that everyone else likes, like Prism and that kind of stuff. Probably by the same artist, so they're gonna be like little cute chibi emojis. Yeah, that's something that I have in the pipeline that I would like to do. It's just like a money thing, like, you know, costs money to commission an artist to do that. And I'm not a rich guy, so it's like I have to pick and choose what I spend my money on, right? And I just spent a crap load of money on Outsiders, so I'm like, we're gonna wait a little bit. But it is on the docket. It is on the docket. I wanna make it so that people who like choose to support the channel through channel memberships get value out of it. So you can have like use the cool emojis and stuff. Yeah, you can also use those emojis in comments, in YouTube comments too. So like you know, in Twitch you can use the emojis just for the streams, but for here you can use the emojis for streams and in the YouTube comments, which is cool. Yeah. So that's my little spiel. Shilling my YouTube channel memberships. We recently got a couple new members, which is why I'm like, oh, bug. Arachne and Reyna main, you have chosen the path of pain. Finally getting to go rock the armory this week. Nice. So for Arachne, are you playing new Arachne or CC old Arachne, or even just Blitz old Arachne? So like original Arachne, like Arachne Huntsman, I have not really played much in CC. I mostly play them in Blitz, and I really like my... Ooh, this is not a cold foil, but I love this card. I think this might be my favorite common equipment from the set. I love Mask of Malicious Manifestations, or as I call it, Triple M. Get the Triple M. Will I go back to Arachne at any point? So yeah, I'm gonna actually be updating my my Blitz Arachne list. I think it's a really good. I think it's in a really good spot. I think it actually is like a pretty solid deck. In Blitz. Once again, I don't know for CC, but in Blitz, I think it's pretty solid. It's basically just kind of like, ooh, shakedown. Yo, look at that. I basically use a lot of like what you'd call like Bullander sensibilities. I do a lot of 7 attacks, right? The idea is like, you know, if you can keep a 2-card hand, you can do a 7 attack, or you can do like a dagger plus a really good contract card, maybe with a reaction as backup. I really like Spreading Plague. Spreading Plague is insanely good. I think that's another card that people are sleeping on. Like, every time I play it, it's just like, you get... What? Another Vambrace! Bro. This is our second Vambrace from this case. Okay. Sure. You know what? I'll take it. At least you're getting legendaries, all right? At least you're getting something. We'll take it. This is for Joshua? Joshua B. There you go. You know what? We're currently we're at 50% pull right now, because we have opened up... Oh, no, it's more than that. Because we have opened up 5 legendaries today. We've opened up 2 Vambrace and 3 Quivers. Oh, that's hilarious. Yo, yeah, Spreading Plague is so good. People are underrating it so much. I think it's just because it doesn't like pump, doesn't give it like +1 or something like that. People are like, oh, it doesn't give a +1. Yeah, no, it doesn't give a +1, but what the card basically reads is you either take the hit that I'm dealing out to you, so you either take the shakedown, you just take it, and I get to rip a card out of your hand, or you overblock, probably at least with 2 cards, and then I Spreading Plague you, and you eat like a bunch of Blood Rat Pox. It's like a damned if you do, damned if you don't. And if it's not a good time to play it, you just arsenal it and play it later. It's one of the reasons why I actually like Redback Shroud, because Redback Shroud lets you play Spreading Plague for free. I'm going to be testing Redback Shroud in my Arachne list. I don't know if I like it as much in Uzuri, because I like having the extra resource from Tunic to play stuff like Death Touch from Arsenal. Speaking of Uzuri. And by the way, for Uzuri, I'm focusing mostly on actually CC. So I'm actually CC for Uzuri and Blitz for Arachne. That's kind of where I am at, and what I think is kind of fun. And my Arachne is more of like a mid-range thing. I did a video on it like a month or two ago, where I did a deck tech of my Arachne list and my Lexi list, and those are like my two most updated ones, pre-Outsiders. Yeah, people throw 3 cards in front of Surgical sometimes. It's so nasty in Uzuri too, because you throw out something that seems like pretty chill. You're like, you know, I'll attack you with my my Infect, and they're like, oh no, they're gonna do a swap and it's gonna suck. So they're like block with a 3-block and then 2 pieces of equipment, and I'm like, eat it. Yeah. Yeah, and it's like yellow, and I think pretty sure it blocks for 3 too. And one of the best parts about it is that you can use it on any card that you're attacking with. It's not like, you know, you have to use it on an assassin card. You can use it on your E-Strike, man. You can use it on like anything. It's super underrated. Like I think people underrate that and Codex of Bloodrot. Hey, you can't make it up. I literally Codex of Bloodrot. There you go. There you go. And an infecting shot. Yeah. Yeah. I think Codex of Bloodrot is very good. It's very good. I think people think about it I think people think about this the wrong way, because I think people think about it, they see Frailty and they're like, oh, look at all the value you get out of Frailty, which you do. You get a lot of value out of Frailty. But this is like a brute card. This Codex of Bloodrot is speaking in brute language, because it rips a card out of your opponent's hand, so it's kind of like Intimidate, right? It forces a card into their arsenal. Obviously, if they have a card in their arsenal already, it doesn't work as much. Gives them damage, you know, kind of like a Reckless Swing, gives them damage, and then also gives you a Ponder, which is just really good. So, like, this is a great offensive card, because it takes a card out of your opponent's hand, one less card they can block with. You arsenal the card you're going to play anyway, and then they also get a Blood Rot, and then you also get a Ponder. I'm very big on Codex of Blood Rot, especially for decks that want to like go wide, like a Lexi. I think this is sweet in Lexi. I think this is probably sweet in my Arachne list, my Blitz one. I don't know. I haven't tested it yet. Humble, Merkmeyer Grapnel, but this has been good in my Uzuri decks that I've been playing. I think my Blitz Uzuri, I run 1 Blood Rot and 2 Frailty. Because for me, Frailty is just insane, obviously. But I think Blood Rot is pretty good. Pretty good. I don't know if it's better than Frailty or even like at the same level, but I think it is very good. Inertia, Scrap, Peace of Mind. We got Palm. That's for you. We said opposite of Caster Curse. Here's speaking of casters, anyone who played World of Warcraft, Mage, Palm Pyro. We just need to get Pyro. Now we can do Palm Pyro. Set up your macro for it. Yeah, the Uzuri builds for CC are interesting so far. So I did like what I called it a deck tech, like when I posted the video, but that's just for like, ooh, Concealed Blade. Love this card. Love this card. One of my favorites of the set for sure. And a red Spire Sniping foil. Good pack. What was I saying? Oh, so yeah, I posted a Uzuri deck tech, but it really wasn't a deck tech. I just called it that because of YouTube algorithm things. By the way, here's our cold foil. This box is so good. We still have a cold foil in here. But it's really me just kind of reviewing and talking about my thoughts on the top 8 Uzuri list or top 4 Uzuri list piloted by Sam Dando. It's not really like a deck tech in the sense of like, this is why I chose to include the card. It's more like me giving my thoughts and evaluating the deck and saying how it differs from my own brews of Uzuri. And I thought it was a really fun video. And like people on Facebook saw the post and they were like, you should have Sam on it. I'm like, that's not the point of this. It's not like a deck tech. Anyway. Frailty Trap. We have Bleed Out. By the way, there's a cold foil in this back. Recoil? Okay. Can we have another legendary? All right, here we go. You know, let's get up real close. Where is this? Oh, it's like sticky. I can't show it. Sticky. Oh, wait. Oh no, it's a common. It's not the spot yet. I was like rare. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, now we do it. That's common. Mask? Boots, boo, boo, boo. Fleetfoot sandals. Let's see what they look like in cold foil. Yeah, they're kind of cool. They're piratey. They're very piratey. So, shout out to DM Armada. Yeah. So my Uzuri list, I run a lot of blues, for example. Theirs is very redlined, which makes a lot of sense. Getting the most use out of Uzuri's hero ability. But my list runs a lot of blues because I like attacking with my dagger and then doing Uzuri stuff. If I can keep the hands for it, and I also like running like concealed blade and that kind of stuff. So I just naturally have a bunch of blues. Yeah. So far it has been playing very well, and I very much enjoy it. I don't know if it's super optimal yet, which is why I have not made a video on it. We have Lace with Blood Rot, Wreck Havoc, Blue Widowmaker. 2 more packs left in this very, very good box. The only way this can get better, we already hit our cold foil. We can get a Marvel. Oh, no, Marvel. We can get a Fable. We can get a Fable there. Fletch of Blue, Humble, Scout the Periphery, Riptide. Yeah. Good old zombie man. Do you guys think? All right. Do y'all think Riptide is undead, or if they're just kind of like messed up, like really messed up, like really, really, really messed up, like they're missing parts of their face messed up, or are they like an actual just like zombie, like a reanimated corpse? I don't know. Fletch of Yellow, Wreck Havoc. Here's another foil Silverwind Shuriken. That is, once again, weird stuff. We have not pulled a regular one, right? We've only pulled 2 foils. That's weird. That's weird, right? I don't know. It just feels weird to me. All right, last pack of that box. Crack this open. Alrighty, let's see. Final pack of box 2 in case 2. We got Bonds, Tar Pit, and Springload. We got the Surprise Snake. Why is Uzuri there? Why is Inertia there? Get out of there. And then Blood Rot and Quiver. Alright, yeah, good box. Like, really good box. I really like the foil common. So if you're going to get a foil common equipment, this is my favorite one. And then you also got like some pretty decent Majestics, right? Shakedown's like a $10 card. Blood Rot's like a $10 card. Concealed Blade, I think, is worth a little bit too. And then you have Shuriken, the Sandals, which are like, whatever. And then you got a Legendary too. That was good. That was a good box. I feel good about that one. Riptide has Frailty. Lower starting health. I mean, like, he doesn't look frail. Like, he looks pretty strong. Like, if you got in a fist fight with him, like, I wouldn't say you'd walk away from the fist fight and be like, oh, that's a frail dude. Like, he's gonna mess you up, man. But yeah, he's got some weird. Maybe he's just so strong that even if he has the disease, he's still really strong. That could be the case. He is a large lad. And I once for everyone out there, I will not be shipping these like this. They're gonna get like extra packaging and stuff. I'm just doing this to make it easier to know who gets what. All right, we have 2 more. We have Adam and Carter. We were gonna do Adam first because the box is on the top. So Adam J, and here's your little Uzuri that I did for you. All right, box. Let's see. Boxes have been okay. Have been pretty okay. Like, we have a 50% like pull ratio here, which is pretty good. We've got 5 legendaries so far. Yes, 5 legendaries so far in these cases. So not too bad. But we can still do better. We can still do better. We've gotten legendaries. Let's get some other cool stuff. Let's get a Fabled. Yo, let's get a Fabled. I would very much love to open up a Fabled for Mr. Adam J here. And if I don't use the last names just for, anonymity, but there's no one who has duplicate last names. So if you are Adam and you bought one of these for me and your last name starts with a J, you're the only one. So, yeah. You know it's yours. You know it's yours. We got Bleed Out. Starting off with a Majestic. Skill Peeler. Ooh, Pendulum Trap. This is a gnarly one. I would quantify that one as chunky. This is chunky. This is Sen's Fortress. If you know, you know. Sen's Fortress. There you go. That's the nickname for Pendulum Trap. Sen's Fortress. There needs more snakes though. There's not enough snakes in it. Sen's Fortress at home. That's what that is. Death Touch Red. Yo, let's go. Spinning Wheel Kick. Tits up for Dugan. Skybound Shot Foil. Katsu Uzuri. You see a lot of Katsu Uzuris. You do. You just do. Alright, there we go. You know, opening the packs this way is pretty easy, but after opening like 2 cases, your thumb starts to get a little bit, just to feel the pressure a little bit every time you do it. Here's a Sneak Attack. Boulder Trap. Foil Red Withering is pretty sweet. I dig it. I dig the Boulder Trap too. I think Boulder Trap is very good. I would argue that Boulder Trap might be the best non-specialization trap. Maybe. Well, maybe. There's that other one too. Hey, look, we got another Sen's Fortress. Look at that. Infectious Host, Razor's Edge, Riptide, and Inertia. Fair. He is a big boy. He is a big boy. Yeah, he was a big boy like before he became all like, you know, Davy Jones crew kind of deal. Toxicity in your city. Clutch of Yellow, Blue Palm. I don't know if people. So I just had a thought. I don't know how many people out there listen to or watch Loading Ready Run. I'm a big fan. I've liked Loading Ready Run for a very long time, since they were on The Escapist. But anyway, long story short, they do something with Magic where they have. Hey, look, another gore belching. They do something. Ooh, red Widowmaker. They do something with Magic where they do like it's kind of like a set review, but it's nicknames. So they get nicknames for every single card in the set, and those are like pretty fun to watch. So I just thought to myself, I wonder if anyone would like that for Flesh and Blood. I don't know if people would like that, like a set review kind of thing where you just go over every single card, but you have nicknames for them. Some of the nicknames will be like nicknames that are just common nicknames, and then some of the nicknames would be ones that would like people. Ooh, cold foil. Yo, cold foil. People would like vote on or something like that. I think the way Loading Ready Run did it, at least. I don't know if they do it anymore. Is they would have like a Reddit thread and people would upvote the nicknames they like the most. All right, so cold foil. Come on, we can get a second cold foil legendary. We can get a second one. So we have Wreck Havoc. I put that in the wrong pile. Wreck Havoc, Recoil, another Widowmaker. We got a lot of Widowmakers here. Okay, let's get close. Give it a little. Oh, it's common. Boo. Mask. Oh, this is actually like a really good budget option, to be honest. If you're playing Azalea, this is a really good budget headpiece. Or Commoner. This is like really good for Commoner Azalea, for sure. I actually think Commoner Azalea is like good, pretty good, because you have your quiver now, and you still use your Death Dealer, and you have stuff like Wayfinder's Crest, and you have other cards like Spire Sniping. You have the new Plague Arrows. I think Commoner Azalea is like legit. She has like what is it? Scout the Periphery, Spike, Backstab, a foil. I have opened up so many of these foil Blade Cuffs. I swear. By the moon and the stars. But no, seriously, like this is what I mean by like the, you know, quote unquote clumping. We've opened up like what, 4 of these? We opened up a cold foil and at least another 2 rainbow foils, right? But like, yeah, I don't know. We have a Recoil, Humble, Looking for a Scrap, which I think is kind of a cool card. It's a good old. It's a 1 for 5 with Go again. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad either. That's like a Mitch Hedberg skit. Shout out to Mitch Hedberg. Rest in peace, my dude. Oh, we got blurry. Why are we so blurry? Stop the blurry. You can look at this bleed out for a second, and then you can look at this Bonds of Ancestry. Take a look at this. Ooh, sedation shot. Look at that foil. Alright, we good now? Yeah, this webcam is a little jank. Not gonna lie. A little jank. There we go. They're both, if you're curious about the webcams, they're both Logitech HD 920s. Like one was a 920, one was a 922. And I don't know. I don't know. We have looking for a scrap, lace with inertia. Looking for a scrap, lace with inertia. No, just two. We're just looking for scraps here. We just like looking for the scraps. All right. This is a bummer box so far. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can turn it around. We have Death Touch. We have Burdens of the Past. I think this is my least open Majestic. We have Sedate, Katsu Uzuri. So I think it's another sleeper hit. It probably will never end up being worth that much. This is kind of like a snag level card, in my opinion. Maybe not as good as snag, but it fits a similar design space where it's very, very targeted against specific stuff. What I like about Burdens of the Past is that it blocks for 3, costs 0 as well, and it has Go Again. So like in Rune Blades, for example, if you just need a Go Again thing and also to hose over their D-Reacts, yo. It's also a 0 blue, so it's good for Ninja. I really like Burdens of the Past. Yeah, it's one of my favorites for sure. We have Bleed Out, Fletcher Red, got a good old foil Pox Malone, Castaway Katsu. Good old Katsu Castaway. Let's see, we have what, three Majestics? We are due 2 more at the very least. We got a Hurl Burley. We got a Humble. I actually like this card quite a bit. In my opinion, if Humble blocked for 3, it would be like, it would elevate from like being like pretty good to like really good. It's funny, like we have Command and Conquer that like blocks for 3 and is just like arguably has a better effect. But then we have Hurl, which is like a little bit worse and also blocks for 2. It's kind of a bummer. Command and Conquer is definitely a pushed card. Because you see a lot of like 2 for 6s that only block 2, right? Like even like a Race Face. Like why doesn't a Race Face block for 3? We got Hurl, Backstab. Ooh, foil Concealed Blade. Yo, let's go, dude. That's sweet. That's actually really sweet. I'm pretty happy with that one. That's a cool card. I mean, we want the frailty though. But like, this is Adam's box. Adam, come on, let's get Codex of Frailty. We have not pulled a single one. We have a Codex of Frailty drought. Let's go, dude. I just have to complain about it, and then we'll get there. Codex of Frailty. There we go. Foil red Razor's Edge, not bad. All right, you know what? You have a pretty okay box here. This is an okay box. Not insane, but okay. Also, I gotta sneeze. I'm really trying not to. We got looking for a scrap. We got a lace with bloodies, little lace. We have a Fletcher Yellow, and Uzuri. Uzuri. Yeah. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 Majestics, 1 foil. If this ends up just being like an average box, this is a pretty decent average box because you got the big hit of the set. You got Codex of Frailty. You got a Tataparugan. Feel like water. No. And you also got foil Concealed Blade is pretty good. And I don't know how much Burdens of the Past is going for now. Probably not a lot, but in fact, hey Jim, how much are foil Burdens of the Past going for? I would like to buy some. I would like to buy some because I have a feeling that someday they're not going to be cheap, and I would like to buy them before. Like I'd like to get a play set right now, while I can. Yeah. Same with like I think Concealed Blade was like a decently expensive card when I was looking. It was like a $5 card, something like that. It was like not nothing. It's just a good card. We have a Recoil. Oh, you know what we could also pull? We could also pull Flick Knives. Why have we not been seeing Flick Knives? Another foil Infiltrate. Okay, I'm gonna talk a little bit more about weird stuff. Which foil? Burdens of the Past. All right, so I have still not pulled in, this is my 7th case that I've opened. I have still not pulled a single non-foil infiltrate. Not even one. In any of the cases, no pre-release, nothing. I've never pulled a single normal foil infiltrate. This is my 3rd rainbow foil. I don't know. Non-foil doesn't exist. This is only it's only printed in rainbow foil. That's a joke, by the way. Don't take that as like gospel. But yeah, I don't know. Just weird stuff like that. Lace with blood rot. 550. Oh, yo, quiver. This is one that I very rarely see. Quiver of Rustling Leaves. That's pretty good. This is non-foil, but still pretty good. We got 1-2 juice. This is actually like a pretty sweet box, I think. Like if you're not gonna get a big hit, like just in terms of just like Majestics, like this is a pretty good box. The only way you can get better is if you pull a Premeditate. Ooh, do we get a Premeditate? Got Pox Malone. Death Touch, Premeditate. Oh, I thought it was. I thought it could be because I saw the border there. All right, we have one more pack left. Uno mas for that one. Then we have one more box after this. So Adam, you have a pretty good box, I would say. Not the best, but not the worst either, for sure. So we got Hurly Burly, we got Humble, Foil Premeditate. Oh, Sedate, boo. And then Azalea. Praise be. Yeah, pretty good. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. This is rainbow foil, right? Yeah. So we got the 5. We got the 5 standard Majestics here. Out of the 5, quite good. Codex of Frailty, Burdens of the Past. You said the foil is $5 bucks, but Codex of Frailty and Quiver are both like pretty decent hits there. The equipment are like whatever. And then you also got foil Concealed Blade and foil Infiltrate, which is like pretty sweet. I don't know, pretty sweet. So that is Adam's box. We have one more box. Come on, I can feel it. More legendaries. I can feel more legendaries. We've opened up 5. We can open up 6. Come on, let's make it an even number. Let's open up 6. Or you know what? How about we can reconcile, and instead of opening another legendary, we just open up a Plague Hive for him. How about that? We just open up a Plague Hive. I think everyone would be happy with that. I know I would. How about you know what? How about a Cold Foil Plague Hive? How about that? I'm probably going to end up buying a Cold Foil Plague Hive, even though I already have 2 Rainbow Foils, because I want a Cold Foil. Last box goes to Carter B. And then here's the final Uzuri for you. Yeah, I still really think the signature turned out really well. That's going to be my signature going forward. I think I'm just going to carry around some oil markers when I go to like things and people ask me to sign stuff. I'm like, yep, I gotcha. Yeah. Took me long enough to. I mean, I had my other signature before, but I think I like this one more. This one just looks really nice, and it's like red. Yeah, it's very on theme. All right, final box. Here we go. We'll do the proper like box presentation here. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, lovely day. Just joined. Any spice for my supporters? We have opened up 5 legendaries, as 5 legendaries. 3 of them have been Quivers of Abyssal Depths. One of the Quivers was Cold Foil. And then the other 2 legendaries were Vambraces. We just opened up the same... Bro, first pack, Cold Foil. All right, we're starting off the final box. You came right at the end, as we have one more box left. This box is for Carter B, and we have a Cold Foil right off the bat. This first card here is Crack Bubble. It's always a Crack Bubble. That's just the Japanese print, at least the ones that I have. Every time you get a Cold Foil, it's always Crack Bubble. All right, Here we go. It's not a what you call it, Marvel, which is a bummer. I would very much love to pull a Marvel for you. So we have recoil, boulder trap, spring load. All right, legendary. No, it's a common. Boo. Boo. All right, mask. Mask. Oh, legs. It's just some pants. You just get some cold foil pants. All right. You know what? We got some cold foil pants, but you know what? You know what? We could still pull another quiver. Yes, another quiver. Or you know what? We can even it up. We can pull our third Vambrace. Oh, hold on. We got a little blurry. Come on. Come on, camera. We know you can do it. I know you can do it. It's still blurry. Stop being blurry. Pants are good. Yeah, I think they call them trousers. Trousers, where you're from. I think pants mean something else, right? I think pants mean something else in the UK. We got Fletcher Blue. Hey, look! It's our first non-foil infiltrate, and it's like blurry. Come on. How many cold foils per box? Every single box I've opened has a 1 cold foil. I personally have not opened up a non-cold foil box. I know it can happen, but I get one very consistently. And sometimes it takes the place. We have a foil plunge here. We'll get it back in focus in just a second. Or I can just hold it up to this camera. Look at that. All right, now it's in focus. Because I was using the other camera, got jealous. But yeah, one cold foil per box. That's pretty standard. But you know, like, don't expect a good hit out of your cold foil. Anyone opening Flesh and Blood, and this has always been true for Flesh and Blood. Like, don't expect a legendary. Like, that's just like the odds are against you. The odds are against you. But if you open up a whole bunch, you might get a couple legendaries. It's just like, you know, law of averages, all that kind of good stuff. Cold foils seem to be very consistent, 1 per box. You might get unlucky. I've not gotten a 2 cold foil box yet. I have not got a 0 cold foil box yet in 7 cases. But I know it can happen. So it's just like, you know, random being random. But I can say that every time I get any cold foil at all, I don't get another one. So like, if it's a common, don't get another one. If it's a legendary, don't get another one. If it's a Marvel, don't get another one. It's just the only one. Lace with Frailty. One other thing, I don't know if this is just me or if it's just a Japanese print, but I've noticed the card stock on the Marvel Japanese print cards feel different. They feel thinner than the regular ones. Like, they feel much flimsier and thinner on the Marvel specifically. It's weird. If you have Japanese print cards and you have a Japanese print Marvel, go like look at it. Like, it's, I don't know, it's just, I can tell that they use like a different sheet or something, like a different print sheet, and it feels like the card stock is different. We have the Destructive Deliberation. All right, so this box, we started off with the hype, 1 cold foil Seekers. Well, the hype of 1 cold foil ended up being a Seekers into an infiltrate, but you know what? You know what? We are due for a rainbow foil Codex of Frailty, so that's what I'm hoping for. Codex? Oh, toxicity. The same toxicity in your city. In your city. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm like, I started to sing it. I'm like, nope, not feeling this. Nope, it's gonna be bad. Save everyone. The only guarantee is 1 foil and 1 rare or better. Yes. That is literally the only guarantee. Well, that's not the only guarantee. You're guaranteed the commons or whatever. But like, for like the hits or whatever, you're guaranteed a 1 rare and then a rare or better and 1 foil. Hey, look, another Burdens of the Past. Weird. Foil Wither. I say weird because I haven't opened up very many of these. I think I've only opened up like 1 or 2. So weird that I'm opening a bunch now. Eating seeds is a past. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm trying, and it's like, nope. Not there. It's not there. I'll take the participation award. Please. Skybound shot. Or skybound I'm not gonna say that either. For the families out there. But skybound shot is, you know, you replace the vowel in shot with another vowel, and that's what you got. Skybound chat. Yep. Skybound chat. It's literally just like a worse version of all the other, like, plague arrows. Obviously it's for draft, obviously for limited, obviously. But it's fun to trash on it, because it sucks. Yeah. I don't know. I read something about legal jargon and stuff, and I'm like, I don't know, man. Ooh, spike pit trap. Yeah, if you're talking about like the God case thing, I don't think that affects any legal stuff because they only guaranteed one rare and one foil, and that's what you got. That's what you're getting. Pardon me. I apologize for that. That sneeze was coming. It's been like bacon for the last half hour. And I was just like, gotta hold back the sneeze. Gotta hold it back. All right, so you're gonna get a lovely rainbow foil. I saw it already. So this is another weird thing with these cases. I think this is my 7th or 8th rainbow foil Mask of Many Faces. I just keep pulling this card. Like Mask of Many Faces and Concealed Blade. Not Concealed Blade. Concealed Blade. Yeah? The Assassin's Creed Hidden Blade card. That one. Played my first Outsiders draft today. How did it go? I have not yet played. I would very, 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 very much want to play. We have a Hurly Burly, Spike with Blood Rot, good Spike, best Spike. Plunge, cool art, dynamic pose, not a great card. If it hits, your next dagger gets +1. So you can pitch a blue, attack with your Spider's Bite, or no, pitch a blue, attack with Plunge, and then if they don't block, Spider's Bite attacks for 2. Ooh, for 3. You're threatening 4 damage for 3. Ooh, look at that. Look at that good rate. And only if it hits. Otherwise, you're threatening just 4. No, wait, 3, 4. You're threatening 5. I'm sorry. You're threatening 5. How absurd could I be? You're threatening 5 damage for 3. That's much better. Chicken fried katsu. Chicken fried katsu. Glad that I stopped singing there because my mind was like starting to sing stuff, and it's like, oh, maybe you shouldn't say that stuff on the internet. Toxicity. It's not bad. It's not bad. I was just gonna start talking about how he's fried and just loves the weed. Katsu definitely has preferences on different marijuana strains. Just saying. Just saying. He has preferences. He knows which ones he likes more than others. We have a Spike with Inertia. Knives Out. Yo, this is one of my favorite art in the set. Someone asked me that earlier, like favorite art. I said Plague Hive. Knives Out is also one of my favorites. Absolutely love this card. Ooh, foil red Infecting Shot. You know what? That may not be a money pack, but that was like a sweet pack. Knives Out, awesome, really cool card. Not a expensive card or anything, but then like red foil Infecting Shot is like highly playable. Alrighty. This is the most average box of all time. Let's make it better. Come on. Come on. We have Spike with Blood Rot. We have Recoil. And then nothing. Nothing. At least the Spike Pit Trap's pretty hard to pull. But like, I don't know. Come on. We get Codex of Frailty. Premeditate. Foil Premeditate. I've not opened up a foil Premeditate. I'll take one of those. I'll take a foil Premeditate. Or Carter will. We have a Bleed Out. We have a Bonds of Ancestry. Something good? Oh, cut down to size. Alright. Katsu Uzuri. You get that a lot. Still have like a, I don't know, like a third of the box left. There's still some room. There's still some room to bloom. Humble. Get humbled. Snack attack. Prowl. Just a little sneaky. Just Katsu Uzuri. You see it. You see it a lot. You see it a lot. Now I just have eating seeds as a pastime activity stuck in my head. Hey, some seeds are good, alright? Like, sunflower seeds are pretty good. We have Death Touch, love it. We have Bold Trap. Skybound Shot, boo. I mean, Skybound Shot. Skybound Shot. I don't know what you thought I was going to say. But that's what it is. Whatever you're thinking is what it is. And that's what the card is. Anyway, let's go. Oh, I love just talking trash. Wreck Havoc. And we have Sen's Fortress. Oh! Yo, let's go! Let's go. Final pack. Final pack. Final pack. Plague Hive. Let's go. I like that weird little back thing I did. Yo. Let's go. Carter, your box was just like... And then, bam. Rainbow Foil Plague Hive. Out of nowhere. Let's go. Let's go. Alright. Very, very happy. You know what? I'm glad that we got some amount of nice hits for the supporters out there. Like, that's sick. Oh, love it. Absolutely love it. So, once again, I'm going to go back to these cases being weird. This is the second Plague Hive I've opened in these cases that I got. I don't know. I don't know. So, yeah. It's just weird like sequential cases where they're just like, here you go. Here's a Plague Hive. Yeah. Very nice. Very, very nice. Wasn't expecting that. Very happy. We have a Bleed Out. Tar Pit Trap. Beautiful Razor's Edge. Yeah, I don't know about other content creators or whatever, but I get jazzed when my supporters get cool shit. And this is cool shit, man. Like, that's awesome. Like, thank you for the support, and also I'm so glad that I can get someone some cool stuff. Yeah. Just started to watch. We're at the tail end of the last box, but hey, look at this. We literally just opened the Plague Hive. The boxes have been pretty good, and we've had some pretty good discussion about pull rates. Not pull rates, like more like clumping, collation, and just a good time. So yeah, if you want to go watch all the other 7 boxes, we have pulled 5 legendaries, a fabled, cold foil, majestic. These have been good. These have been good. Someone got a 2 legendary box. Yeah. I'm happy with this. We have recoil. You know what? Might as well finish with a floating dojo. But foil frailty. Oh, short and sharp. Yo, awesome. Very, very cool. Also, this is, you know, wait, are any of these foil? No, it's just average. Yeah. So we got the 5 majestic. Then we got the rainbow foil equipment, the cold foil equipment, and then, you know, just a casual Plague Hive, you know, just a casual Plague Hive. And so, yeah, gonna get this all boxed up for Carter. This box was for Carter B. Thank you so much for the support. Everyone watching now or later, please let me know if you like this kind of thing and if you'd like me to do it more. I wouldn't be down. I mean, I would be down for doing like another one of these, maybe another 2 cases or something like that. For like all transparency, I do $100 shipped per box, and so that at that cost, I get like a couple dollars, right? Because I'm not a distributor, right? So I have to buy the boxes and then like basically like resell them. So I figured $100 is a good price for me to make a couple bucks but also not be too expensive for other folks out there. So I make a couple dollars, because you know the boxes are like 88 MSRP and I have to ship them too. So yeah, there's not a lot of leeway, there. But I think it's a fun thing, and if I can pull some cool stuff for y'all, there you go. Now Carter has a video of me opening up their plague hive, which is pretty sweet. So I've opened up 2 plague hives. This is the only one that I've opened up on camera. I'll just take another look at this. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, there you go. Oh, it's so rad. I love this card. Yeah. Awesome. Well, I'm gonna package this on up. That was our final box of our 2-case supporter stream. Everyone's stuff is all in their individual boxes right now, so I can't really recap it. But if you remembered, we got a good amount of legendaries. I won't spoil it for the people in chat right now who want to watch it back. But we got a good number of legendaries. We got the Plague Hive. We even got a Cold Foil legendary, which is pretty sweet. So yeah, I dig it. Box openings are always fun to watch for me. Yeah, like it's one of those weird things. Like some people really don't like them, and some people really like them. I like box openings every now and then. I think it all depends on the person opening the box's ability to just hold a conversation either with themselves or with chat. So if the person can just like just continually talk, then you're good. Otherwise, like it's gonna be like kind of boring. So thank you all so much for watching. Once again, let me know in the comments or whatever if you'd like to see this kind of stuff again. I'll probably do this every single set, and I'll probably still be pretty reserved like this. Maybe like 2 cases. Maybe we'll bump up to 3 cases for the next set because we got a lot of demand for this one. But not enough demand so that I would immediately do it again. I had like 3 extra people over the cap who were like, oh, I want to do it. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, we're capped right now. So if you'd like it, let me know, and I'll do more. And thank you for joining me today on this lovely Sunday afternoon. I'm going to go do some more channel work. I have a video to upload and thumbnails to make, and I need to finish editing and filming a gameplay thing that you will see probably next week. Just keep an eye out. Just keep an eye out for like a Wednesday maybe kind of deal. Or Tuesday. Or Wednesday maybe? I don't know. We'll see. But thanks so much for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.